Welcome back, everyone. I just want to take a few minutes and talk about KAMIKAZE Overcoat. Now, the product was meant to be a sacrificial layer to their base coatings. It works fine as a standalone as well. It'll give you an average of 6 months protection. The results you get from its ease of application and removal, it's a simple spray and wipe solution. I recommend it. Let's take a look at it. Okay, KAMIKAZE Overcoat. There's 3 ways that I apply it here. I'm going to start off with the first method, just spraying directly onto a microfiber application pad and ensuring that there's an even layer spread out over the panel I'm working on. The Overcoat comes in 2 sizes, 100 milliliter and a 250 milliliter container. Simply spray onto the pad here. We're going to walk over the panel, take your time, spread it out. One tip I can give you, a little bit of the product goes a long way. You know you're using too much if you go ahead, apply it, remove it, and when you come back 25-35 minutes later, there is a slight haze. That is when you know you have used way too much. So cut it back, and like I said, the product goes a long way. Immediately after application, go ahead, grab a high-quality microfiber and remove the product. This is being applied over KAMIKAZE Miyabi, so only light pressure is needed when removing the product with your microfiber. Yet another way I've seen the product being applied, which I find very wasteful, is spraying directly onto the panel itself. What I sprayed there was enough to do the whole front clip, so it's not a method I'm going to use here. And finally, after a fresh wash, while it's still wet, just do a panel at a time. A quick spray, get your drying towel, go over the area, mop completely dry, move on. KAMIKAZE Overcoat can be applied and protect every surface of the exterior of your car, and a lot on the interior as well. Here, going over plastic surfaces, especially dark rubber or black plastic, it will keep your satin finish. There will be no glossy look to it, and it'll protect it for about 6 months. Coated plastic trim, such as what's on the A-pillar here, and then go straight over onto the windshield and the plastic sill covering the wiper motors. As I always do, I'm going to bring you in close so you get an idea of what to look for, what you can see, what to expect. So I'm going to try a few different areas here and try and get some good angles so you can see. This is exactly the perfect amount you want to apply to painted surfaces here. It's barely noticeable to this angle. Maybe it'll be a little bit better here on this plastic pillar. And if that didn't show up, I think this here should be the perfect angle so you can see exactly what the product is doing. I also like to put it on top of the coating that's on the wheels here. I have KAMIKAZE Stance. So we're going to put this on and hopefully give it a little bit more protection. The wheel goes through a lot of wear and tear from heat, climbing above 1400 degrees in excess and then dropping back down quickly. So hopefully this will give a little bit more life to that coating. And then simply wipe off lightly. I want to keep as much of the overcoat on the surface as possible without having a haze or over applied look. What I like to do for the customer after I'm done going around the whole vehicle, the application pad is damp. So, without spraying any more of the product onto the application pad, I'm going to be able to do just about the whole interior, even when it includes vinyl or leather seats. We're going to do some protection in the interior. Any high spots whatsoever you come across, simply level them off with your microfiber towel. And don't skip out on the customer. Go ahead and take care of those door jambs and any painted surfaces under the trunk and hood. Protection complete. Guys, the KAMIKAZE Overcoat has a buttery wax soft glow to it, if that makes any sense at all. When you stack that on top of the KAMIKAZE Miyabi, which may even be topped with KAMIKAZE ISM, you get a whole unique look. And this is what it'll give you. I will have a link down below for the KAMIKAZE Overcoat. Again, was meant to be a sacrificial layer for their main coatings, but does fine on its own. Simple spray and wipe solution. The look of it is of a nice warm glow similar to your soft waxes. You add that on top of the sharp, clear, glossy shine from a coating, and together it gives you just an altogether different look that you'll absolutely enjoy. Brian from Apex Detail. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. I'll catch you in the next video.